This is a top 15 matchup with the added subplot of conference rivalry. It's Big 10 versus Big 12. Bragging rights in play. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Cougars will kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They look to throw it here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Tackle, but first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return.
BYU offense will take over. First and 10.
On the set.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Finds his man. It's Booth. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. He hands it off from the gun. The freshman brings him down quickly. And the Cougars come up to the line in a hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Caught over the middle. It's Burrell. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Cougars will line up now. It's 1st and goal. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Adds 6 more points to the total. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Blue Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert to this and get their call and get ready to play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackler.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. A play action looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To the air, it's Bachmeier. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, he makes the catch! And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. And the Cougars come to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up the first down. This could cost them.
They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. And Duke has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Burrell. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Look at that. He's still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And he's got it. Touchdown, BYU.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's caught for a huge pickup. And down inside the 30 now.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Blue Devils with 1st and 10 here. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, offense looking to throw the ball. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To bootleg here. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Trying to find room. It's Burrell. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Cougars will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I know ultimately it feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Looks like BYU will have the first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. On first down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Offense makes their way on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Contact as he threw it. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Blue Devils will crank up the tempo.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The key on the 3rd down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to scramble. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, BYU. There was no catching him that time.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And he knocks through the PAT.
BYU.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The two-point try gets them within a field goal now.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the two-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. BYU offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Bringing pressure. And he throws his third interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Looking for his back, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Caught quickly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pass not complete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Duke. And that will give them the lead now.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Empty set now, 5 wide. To throw, it's Bachmeier. The sure hands, it's Johnson.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. They finally bring them down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Curry.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Cougars hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job?
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Mistake by the kicker. And the offense will set up now at the 40. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Duke.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Now from the 25. To throw, it's Bachmeier. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here?
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Takes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That pass is caught, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the Blue Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Now the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. And this pass is on target, caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on the screen now. So loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A loss of the 11 on the play.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the fourth sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
Leaning on the run game here. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Inside the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll feed the back again. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go. Still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense.
On the ready. Here we go.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Moves out of the pocket. And the defense forces him out of bounds. It's a short loss. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking for a late deep shot. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. The shotgun handoff here. Has the first down and more. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the run is on.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Wants to throw it. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
BYU 34.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about the...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said...
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Blue Devils will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Demon Deacons offense takes the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
From the gun, the ground game. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Smashes through the tackle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man down the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
The Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Moore. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Duke. Made the grab and so first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Got it in the middle. It's shift. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He'll work his way down to the 28.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man on the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nice move to keep running. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Slings it downfield. Got his man to the left. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry up. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try the run. Picks up the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Shipp. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they got it at the 30.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And the Demon Deacons will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And they'll get it. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there, and he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the second half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. The Blue Devils in the hurry-up.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And the Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, Duke! And the comeback is on. Looking for the 2-point try. They'll go to the air. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Finds his man. It's James. There he goes. And it looked as if he might take that one all. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Well, The Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Shep. Still on his feet at the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you're down 2 possessions. The defense knows you're going to take shots, so it's not going to be easy. But how about that explosive play and a 50-50 ball? Guy comes down with it, and that is perfect. You've got to score quick and get the ball back quickly here to win this game.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ship. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And here they come, almost all the way back. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He wants a big play here late. Finds a man on the right. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He's not afraid to go deep.
folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Huskers will kick this away and start us off. The kick goes out of bounds. An odd start to this game for sure. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First play looking to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. The defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And they'll get him down that time.
If that's any indication of what we're going to see today, we're in for some hard hitting. Quarterback's got to be careful with taking hits like that, or eventually the wear and tear of those hits will start to add up.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Duke. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. They're going to the air on the first play. The pass rush closing in. Breaking free at the 35. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Huskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion sets up an important third down play. As a design quarterback keeper. Breaks an open space. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throws to the tight end. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go all the way back for a score. Touchdown, Duke. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. highlight moment, the kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. From the shotgun, drops back, pulls it in. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable, but it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Let's a fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Blue Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Blue Devils looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Turns it loose downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. The quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And Duke has the lead here. About as exciting a first quarter as you can ask for. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete where they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. The Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Third down, he drops to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They've converted one of their two fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Gonna run it. It's Rogers. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can...
He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Cornhuskers will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Send the back in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Blue Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Throws it deep downfield to the left. This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, gosh, Chris, what a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And the Blue Devils are in the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the...
Touchdown, Blue Devils. They connect for 6.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
They tack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they'd given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Get some space around the 30. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Back to throw again. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Receiver in motion now. He's got it near the end zone. And tackled there by the defense. The Blue Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
This is a squib kick picked up by one of the out men. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Nebraska Cornhuskers will take over. 1st and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Mills. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Boy, huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You could see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball, thrown to the outside, does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
35. Nebraska 21.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, what a grab! Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they've got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
That's caught. It's Moore. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The Blue Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with the sack.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Tugger. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. Second down coming up.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
That's reeled in. It's Tugger. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they heave it deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The defense produces 6 points.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point.
21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Nelson. Brought down at the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Nice grab. It's Rogers. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. The Cornhuskers have first and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. What a grab by the freshman.
Boy, Chris, they brought a blitz here, but I don't even know if the quarterback realized it. The offensive line did a nice job of protecting him, keeping him in the pocket to be able to allow that play to open up for him.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Blue Devils will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid this sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting fourth down chances. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop, turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Parker. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Off the play fake on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. First down here for this offense.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nebraska. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time. And great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. And Duke has the lead here. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Blue Devils will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Duke. They continue to roll up the score.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
49, Nebraska, 27.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Big throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Caught near the sticks. It's Nelson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Huskers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The downfield shot is incomplete and brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Look out, he's in the clear. And he finally goes down near midfield. That's a solid return after the pick.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On first down, it's play action. And the ball is hauled in. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the play.
Touchdown, Blue Devils. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
56, Nebraska, 27.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Caught near the sticks. It's Nelson.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart. Very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Huskers looking to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They makes the grab. It's Rodgers. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Looking to chuck it again. That's caught. It's Nelson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Cornhuskers come to the line to run the hurry out. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. The Cornhuskers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. It's becoming a long march. The 11th play coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for 6. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. 1st and long now after the penalty. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskers.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Looking to scramble. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
56, Nebraska, 33.
Returner looking to create better field position. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Nebraska, 33.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And you'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Takes the handoff. It's Rodgers. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The sure hands. It's Mills. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. And the Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Parker. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. And it falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A quick throw to the right. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
He escapes the pocket. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion.